Howdy, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be building some squirrel feeders to put out on our land. We're wanting to eventually get to where we can do some squirrel hunting out there. We don't have a ton of trees, but we are going to plant some, but we want to try to do a little bit of squirrel hunting with what we've got. And we're going to try to build some feeders for under $10. We're going to go to Lowe's and buy all the lumber. We're going to build it out of cedar fence pickets. Then we've already got the glue and the brad nails, so you can factor that in, but you don't have to use the brad nails and you don't have to use the glue. You could use screws if you wanted, or just regular hammer and nail. So stay tuned. Okay, we got it. Got the lumber we need. And so go check out and then I'll show you guys the receipt. Okay, so here's the receipt. It ended up being about $5.91 for 3 pickets. We just dropped off the boards that we're going to build the feeders out of tomorrow evening, and then we will see you tomorrow. Okay, so we're here. We've got all of our tools here that we're going to need, which really isn't that much. Ignore the background noise. The generator's running outside. If you didn't know, that's how we're powering this building. We don't have power out here on the land right now, so we power with the generator. We're going to start building those feeders, and then we'll show you how they're done. We're not sure how many we can actually build out of the lumber we bought. This here is, we just bought the 3 cedar pickets, and mainly doing that out of the cedar pickets just because, if you don't know, lumber is expensive right now and cedar pickets are fairly cheap in comparison. So anyways, stay tuned. We're going to do 8 inches for the bottom of it. We'll cut that at the miter saw, and then we'll go ahead and cut our end pieces after that. Okay, so we got the bottom piece cut. We're going to go ahead and mark the side piece. So that will be the second. There'll be 3 8-inch long pieces, and depending on how big you want to make yours, you can cut them as long as you want. We're going to have 3 8-inch long pieces per feeder, and then we will have an end cap on each end that will fit inside the 2 walls and on top of the bottom board. Okay, next we're going to cut the 2 end caps. Okay, so here's our pieces. It's literally just 5 pieces. So what you're going to do, you want 1 at the bottom, 2 at the sides, and then we're doing 1 at each end like that. So you're basically just making a box. So then you can glue them, or you can just nail them. Okay, so on this first one, we're not going to put any glue on it. We're just going to nail it, and if we don't think it's strong enough, we'll go ahead and put glue on the next ones. Let's get to nailing. So here it is. It's honestly just a simple box. And if you wanted to, you could just take a little bit of sandpaper and sand down the spots that along the edges or something. Just while you're that way when you're installing it, it's just that much nicer to handle. That's always good. Okay, one more thing you can do to it is, not that this is watertight by any means, but what you could do is take your drill and you can drill just some small holes. We're gonna go for a 5 30-seconds, and then just obviously I really cared where those went. Okay, and that'll help with water. It doesn't hold water. Okay, let's cut the next board. Easy enough. Okay, let's put it together. We didn't feel like we needed the glue. They feel pretty sturdy. And we're gonna just butt it up against the tree, screw it in. So, next one. With the boards that we're using, in order to make our end cap big enough, it needs to be 4 5/8. So the bottom board is just a cedar 1x4. That is, we cut to 8 inches long, and then we're going to cut the end caps at 4 5/8, and then leave them their original width. Okay, so this is the last one we're going to make today. Sand it down. This is not necessary. You can sand it if you want to, though. Okay, there's another one. And we got these two. We still need to drill holes in. Okay, so here they are. They're extremely simple. They'll hold up to a squirrel being on it. And I do suggest you put the holes in the bottom just to let the water drain. It's obviously going to soak into the wood also, but the reason we're using cedar is because cedar is good outdoors. It's obviously what your fence is made out of. So let's fill them up. Okay, so we're going to put in this bird feed, also some peanuts, and then just some deer corn that we've got left over. If you don't do that, you'll have more to put in there. We're not going to fill them up too much just because we still got to hang them. Just try to spill as much as you can. It's good. Then you can put your deer corn in there just a little bit. Oh. Now, of course, birds will get in these also, but you're going to have a hard time keeping birds out. Like I said, the bigger the mess you make, the better it's going to be. So we may see some huge squirrels. Okay, and out of the 4 feeders, that's all the scraps we've got left over. We only used 2 of the 3 boards we've got, and we can obviously, it looks like we get 2 feeders per board. So for under $10, you can have 6 feeders. For our property, we don't have a ton of trees, so these 4 feeders will be plenty for now, and then if we want to build some more, we can. So that's how you build squirrel feeders. We ended up, like I said, using only 3 of the 4 boards, and we were able to make 4 of them. So if you use 3 boards, you could make about 6 of them, I would guess. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. So thanks for watching. That's how you build squirrel feeders. And like I said, we made. He doesn't help nothing. Just thought of something disgusting. Like I said, the bigger the mess you make, the better it's going to be. So we may see some huge squirrels. If they heard squirrels, not girls, that would be, I'd get in trouble for that.